Alright guys, so we'll be learning how to make astronaut in desert effect in Photoshop. As you can see, this is the finished project, so we'll be learning how to make this exact project from scratch. So let's get started. First thing first is to drag in media. So I'm going to get this desert. So I'm going to link on this image in the description below so you can check it on your own. So you can download them. I'll open this in a new window just like this. So what I'm going to do is to hold down Alt and double click here. I'm going to click to add a solid color of black. Click on OK, and I'm going to drag this beneath. I'm going to call this background, that is BG for background. Click on enter. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to head up to my file. I'm going to be getting this water here, this water droplet. I'll open it in Photoshop too. I'll place it in the middle, of course. I'm going to expand it, make sure that it occupies the width of our canvas. I'm going to click on OK. But for now, I'm going to uncheck it. So I'll also come to this point, this part. So I want to get my Saturn, and the Saturn image. So I'll place it right here. Okay, I'll click on my check mark. Now, the good thing about this image is that the background has already been cut out, so we don't have to do all the work of cutting out the background from the image. Alright, so all we have to do is just to make use of it straight away. So I'm going to drag this to this point. Reduce it a bit, just a little bit. So I'm going to click on OK right here. Now, having designed this, the next thing I'm going to do is to right click here, come here and add blending and options. I'm going to go to drop shadow. So I'm going to click on OK. Now, as you can see, I've applied drop shadow to this, but you won't see it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to right click here and click on create layer. Now what this does is to separate I'm going to click on OK. Now what this does is to separate the shadow from the main object. So I'm going to click on this shadow and just drag this down. Alright, so after dragging it down, what I'm going to be doing to this shadow is just to apply it to smart object. Then I'm going to apply a filter, and I'm going to go to Gaussian block. I'm going to be applying Gaussian block effect to this. I will increase this a little bit to that something like this. Going to be much more clear, something like this. So I'll put it in layers. So I'm going to click on continue. I'll click on OK for that, and I'll hold an Alt and Shift, then reduce it a little bit. Yeah, I'll still have to reduce it again. Put this something like here. But okay, now the reason why we're doing this way, like you notice the light ray here, so we are putting something beneath it just to give us something like a little shadow, like this light is casting over this Saturn and giving us this little shadow right here. What I'm going to do next is to click here and here and just click Ctrl G, and I'm going to call the shadow Saturn rather. That's the name of the planet. And OK. So if I check this, it affects most of them. The next thing I'm going to do is to import one of my astronauts. So I'm going to come here and grab this one, and I'm going to open it in Photoshop. I'm going to place it in the middle here. So you're going to open right from here. So what I'm going to do to this image is to take it backward a little bit, and I'm going to reduce it. Okay. Now here we have this astronaut. Let me make it bigger. It's kind of too tiny. Yeah. It's much better this way. Now, what we are going to be doing to this astronaut is to actually come to the emotions. I'm going to have the drop shadow to this. I'm going to be clicking on OK. So I will do the same thing that I will do to this effect. So I click on create layer. Now there's a difference between clear layer and create layer. So if you click on clear layer, this will just wipe the effect that is applied on the object. So the best thing, you don't want to do that except if you don't want the effect. So what we're using is create layer. So I'm going to click on that. So I'm going to select OK. So I'm going to turn this into the smart object. Going to a smart object. Now the reason I'm turning this to a smart object is so that when I apply Gaussian blur, which I'm about to do now, alright, Gaussian blur, I'm going to be adding something like 6.3. Alright, the distance is going to be 6.3. I can always go back and adjust it because of what? It's a smart object. Alright. So as you can see, this is the shadow, but I've decided to place it to place it upon the Saturn. Now the reason is click on OK. The reason is so that we have the effect of where we do this. So that since you have something like a light here, you look as if the light is casting the astronaut shadow upon the Saturn, right? So that is how I want it to look like. So after doing that, I'm going to click on these two. I'll just click on Ctrl G. I'll call this floating astro for short, floating astro. So the third one will be happening is our second astronaut right here. The other guy that I should do here. So we're going to go to our media file and just grab it. That is for this one. So I'm going to drag it into Photoshop. I'm going to place it right here. Okay. Now what we're going to do to this one is to actually resize it. I'm going to put it just this side, but I want it to be much more smaller than this one. So it to be something like in the background, something like this. Like this guy is far away, much far away than this guy. Like this guy is looking at this one, approaching the Saturn right here. So what I'm going to do to this guy is to right click here, click on blending and options, drop shadow. I'm going to click on OK. Now I'll click here and just click on create layer. Of course, I'm going to click on OK. Now I will just separate it. What I'm going to do is to select my shadow and I'm going to separate it. So I'm going to Ctrl T. I'm going to rotate this. Like this here. Alright, so I'm going to click on work. I'm going to add this here. Just like so. Click on OK. Ctrl T again. And make it taller. Just like this. Add some work to it. Okay, so here we have the shadow here. So I'm going to zoom out of the canvas now. As you can see, we have the shadow, we have this guy here, and we have this atom. Now the next thing that we need is to get our water droplet. So now what we're going to do is water droplet is to bring it up here, right? So and we're going to add linear. I think it's linear bond. Yeah, linear bond too. So what linear bond does is to wipe out all the white part and just leave up all the water droplets. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do to this is to click here, right, and then add a color lookup of bleach bypass. Good. So we're going to have something exactly like now. If you look at this object, we have this place is very, we have this place that is so bright, and you can see the ray of the light is casting a shadow here. But if you are looking at this, you won't see, you won't know where the light is coming from. Maybe it's here or here. So we are going to make it even look more realistic by adding a lens flare so that people will know that the ray of light is coming directly from this corner. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to uncheck this for now. I'm going to uncheck this, and I'm going to come to I'm going to select this, and I'm going to add a new blank layer with my foreground black. I'll click on my paint bucket to just fill in. Now after doing that, I'll come to render, and I'll come to lens flare. I should put this in it. I'll click on OK. I'll have this lens flare right here. So I'll wipe this and I'll put this to screen. Alright, so you can see what we have here, and I'll drag it to this point. Okay. Now, even if you can see this lens flare, we have some kind of thick line right here. You see, you can see that there's some kind of sharp line with that is straight edge here. So we're going to be getting rid of that. I'm going to apply layer marks. I'm going to be getting my brush too. Alright, so I'm going to increase it. Now, by increasing it, I'll come to my hardness and make sure that my hardness is 0%. Alright, and then I'm going to just wipe it like this. I'm going to click on my move tool. Alright, so now that has been taken care of. So I'm going to make this shine again. As you can see, the ray of light is coming directly from this side. Alright. Now, but if you're not satisfied with this, you can always adjust it. You can always come here and select more. There are other options here that you can select. Something like this is also nice. Alright, you can also select different kind of color lookup here. So there are different options that we can choose. So I think this is also nice. Make it look like a different planet. But I'm going to be using bleach bypass, and this is how I wanted to do. And so guys, this is the end of the tutorial. If you find this tutorial very useful, feel free to subscribe and comment and do more you think. And thank you, and see you in the next video.